The probability of somebody watching you is proportional to the stupidity of your actions. Alright, it's time for yet another team battle, Volibear. Start off red, and I get assistance from my team, obviously. Now I immediately head to blue. As you can see, it's the same runes and masteries as the last game. If you don't remember, attack speed red, armor yellow, magic resistance blue, movement speed quince. First thing I'm going to do is gank Lulu, waiting for my Jax to start up his little stun thing so we can have more than CC. Lulu is just going to be boned. Pretty much flung and slashed, but I want, what's his face, Jax to get the kill. So I don't really need it. I'd rather him have it. Drive-by, smite, steal. Okay, so my masteries are 9, 21, 0. Pretty basic. I try to go maul Ari, and she's afraid that I'm gonna fling her, so she flashes, even though she used her charm on me. Okay, so go back to farming and mauling my jungle. So for 2 ganks, one led to a kill, the other one was one led to a kill and one led to a summoner burning. Now this is a second gank on the person who has no escape summoners. It's going to be rather easy, and I was hoping the Karthus didn't, flash and exhaust, because now he kind of wasted both summoner spells, and we would have killed her anyways, because, I'd be able to run up to her and then throw her. Whatever. Seems Lulu has a ward now, but the fact that she backed off. And I'm hoping to, gank her if she's around, but she kind of just disappears, so I take the small golem, building a heart of gold right now, and have a ward on me. We put a pink ward at Tribush, so they can't see me coming. And I go immediately in to charge at the Kog'Maw, and I toss him as he flashes, though therefore his flash kind of fizzles. Easy kill. I bite his face off, and, have a good day. My red respawns, and I go up and pick it up. Ward my entrance because I don't want, no crap going around. I don't want to ward against me. I give my blue to the Karthus and go off about my day. Heart of gold. Building Merc treads. I know. Want to gank bottom again, and it seems unlikely. Mid lane got killed. I want to go for a direct gank, but no, that's slow. It's going to be a lot stronger versus me than I thought. Kog'Maw's not going to let me go home for a little while, and I'm like, things just don't let me go home. So, I just, I get kept a little while and waste my time. So, crap happen. So, ganking bottom isn't happening anytime soon again, so I'm going to go try to maul mid. It's going to kind of backfire because Karthus is going to take a crap load of damage. Well, more than he already had last. He took damage, and I took quite a handful too. So, it was kind of a wasted, waste. Ari made a fool out of us. It's quite unbearable. Now, going bottom lane to do the usual bush gank, and we see Sejuani's about to come to try to gank my teammates. So we're going to turn this entire gank around. They don't know I'm here, so turn on lightning hands and just maul this, Sona. She did. Now I turn on our Sejuani while Kog'Maw's, pelting us with power, and I use my lightning hands to, shock the minions, hopefully to push the tower. Now, I have my Q and I have my flash, so I'm just going to, toss Kog'Maw right back to us, and he's going to die, even though he uses his heal. Even, if he managed to live, Karthus was going to get him, so hooray for us. So apparently reconnects. Now, we could have gotten Dragon here, and it was probably stupid of us that we didn't even try. So, kind of feel bad. I think I smite stole my own blue. No, I don't know what the hell I did right there. Too fast even for me. Now building Shirelia's Reverie for myself. Teamfight erupts. I jump right in and I maul Sona to death. Lightning hands, lightning hands. And then I have absolutely no chance of escape, so I'm just trying to maul down Sejuani. Karthus shows up, doesn't pick up Sejuani yet. Starts throwing down his Qs on the Kog'Maw, killing him off. Boom. Right, now he's preparing his ultimate to finish out the Sejuani. Ari could have probably killed Karthus if, she wasn't so afraid. Although, she probably couldn't stop the ultimate. And now, Ari dies to Ezreal. Yay. I go mid, take some experience, go to the enemy jungle, one around. See the red buff, and I start it, and I drag it back so, they can't see me take it. Sejuani's going to notice, and is going to try to pick a fight with me. She probably knows this whole trick, so too bad we catch her. And this is where my lightning hand starts, like electrocuting her, and she drops when I bite her face off. Now Lulu's out of place, so we jump on her, start punching her with, our lamppost, our laser beams, and my bear claws. And we push top and take it down. Now this is where, not yet exactly. Soon the Volibear's, curse is gonna start taking a hold of him. Volibear feels pretty strong early, not overtly strong like a lot of other characters like Lee Sin or anything. Like, if I was to rate him out of 10, I would give him a early game strength of 8. And it quickly teeters off. Like, mid game, it's pretty okay. It's good, not good enough. Then, late game, we just can't do much. Yeah, unless I'm really ahead even then. So, I was hoping Azrael would, follow me up here so we can pew down Kog'Maw. Oh well, didn't happen. So, back to jungling. Next item I'm building is Aegis of the Legion for my team. No real damage items because the damage. Oh, well, here's a fight. Bad initiation, back off. Karthus dies. Ew, boy. And battle, Karthus ultimate. Anyways, if anything, I don't know what Volibear is. He's not really a tanky DPS because there's no real way he can stick to somebody. Oh yeah, you'll say, oh, you can charge at them or whatever. It's not gonna happen. Like in most games, he's gonna explode and he's got no real way to back off. He's got HP, but his innate damage is pretty crappy. Like I like early, like he doesn't. I don't know what to say. It's just you'll notice he doesn't do much except die. I can fling a person, but then why choose Volibear over other awesome characters? So like, it feels like he has no direction. Anyways, here I immediately just dive towers and don't care and kill Kog'Maw. Sejuani's gonna get too close, so I fling her too, and then lightning hands her. Lightning hands. And then my teammate's gonna pick it off with a Karthus ult. Wait, no, he doesn't pick it up with a Karthus ult because he has no mana, or he does have mana but doesn't want to use it. I don't know what happened there. So we kill Kog'Maw. Sejuani lives, and now we go back to Roman. The next item I want to build is Frozen Mallet, just so I can, have more quote-unquote CC. Though, probably could have, used Rylai's. I didn't know at the time or still know if his ultimate procs Rylai's. It could have been a lot more useful. Anyways, flash in, grab Kog'Maw, toss him back. Fails, because Ezreal dies. And I can't kill Kog'Maw. I just get kited and slowed down. But I try to do as much damage because Karthus is rolling down right now. Jax comes in too, but he doesn't use his ultimate to give himself resistances until after he's already taken a shitload of damage. So he's kind of useless. One person died, but now here comes Karthus. And time for Karthus to miss most of his Qs. Like, he could have probably killed them both, but any Karthus players, I'm pretty sure you're agonizing watching this. It's like, ugh. And Karthus is going to go in anyways and almost die. So you see, Karthus could have got a lot more kills, but he kind of went, tunnel vision. He tunneled there. He didn't know what he was doing. But some would say that he has often carried the games. But now, anyways, get another dragon pretty easily. I will say something pretty ignorant here, where I say that Volibear doesn't do well versus Baron and Crab. But turns out he actually does. His bite does a lot of damage. That I could have predicted, but I didn't like. I'm bad at maths. So Wriggles, I didn't buy Wriggles on Volibear because I feel it's a waste on a lot of characters whose sole purpose is going to be meat shields. Like, I don't think of him as a tanky DPS. It just doesn't ring well with me. I have actually no idea what he's supposed to be. Now here's a terrible initiate by me. Like, my Q just ended and I flashed it anyways, and now I'm using lightning hands. I toss back in Sona, but she's gonna, survive flashing away. But no, Karthus ultimate. Yay for an assist. Now we're mauling everything, and I go in like an idiot and die. My death was well deserved for my idiocy. It sucks that now everybody knows. And my teammate Ezreal died for some damn reason. I have no idea. I think he was trying to 1v1 Kog'Maw again. So now go back to farming some lane. I'm building Frozen Mallet, like I said, though I don't know if it would have been the best, if it's the best item, but I digress. Ah, Volibear. Oh. He's so funny looking in high speed. Alright, team fight occurs. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get Kog'Maw, and then I back off and just maul the closest person to me because I'm slowed down. Luckily, my passive and Janna ultimate keep me alive enough to explode a couple seconds later. Now, Jax is going to do work because he's Jax. His damage is just getting obscene. He's getting to that Jax level, if you know what I mean. So, he's killed 2 people, and he's going to kill a third, and Ezreal will try to kill steal it. Oh my god. And now, they're going to push towers. There's Dragon down on, remember, they got Dragon, but they're pushing down towers, and Jax is being, Jax. Next item I build is Frozen Mallet, and I believe the next item is Iron Stylus, because I've been experimenting with not Iron Stylus, the Solari thingy, whatever, to see if it works on kind of characters like this, giving me some other form of existence. Anyways, Sona is just completely out of place, and there's no hope for her. Karthus wastes his ult, so now he doesn't have it for the next fight, but we incredibly quickly maul down Baron. It's like, oh, that's a surprise. So, we start pushing top. Kog'Maw's hanging about, so I'm going to run at him and throw him back. Though, Lulu ultimate flash of his own, we get CC to hell, and he lives. So, it was a trade-off of a lot of stuff. So, it gets a poke fight for a little while, we back off, we're going to push bottom, there we go, take it down. Now we're going to get Dragon, okay. We go home, I finish Frozen Mallet, and I build a Solari thingy. I get blue, mauling it with my bear claws, and now I hit it back down to mid. I don't remember if I actually end up using the Solari thingamajigger. Anyways, I push mid with the hoping to, if there's a team fight occurs, I will flank them from the side, but they come to me, so that's also a good thing. I immediately use, Reverie and jump in. They use their ultimates and CC to stop me, so Karthus decides that's a good time to use his ultimate, because they're not going to go to their fountain at all to heal, I think. Yeah. So, we can only resort to taking the inhibs, not really going for a full fight until they engage on us. And, oh boy, they're going to engage. Me, I have no idea what this was about. I'm like, I get stuck between everything. I get pulled in by Ahri. Now I have, mini clusterfuck. And I barely escape. My passive and Janna's ultimate once more heals me back up. We're just pushing down the towers, taking down the inhibitors. And here comes the final team fight. They catch Ezreal and they jump on him. And I decide to fling Kog'Maw and lightning hands him to hell. I start biting people. I start using lightning claws. Now Sona dies, and my teammate is the rest cleaning up. And I want to take down this tower, but I'm too low health, and I'm afraid of being stunned and killed, like right now. And I'm dead. Well, this is not the final team fight actually. Jax fails his flash and gets picked off. Ezreal's gonna go around and pick a fight with Sejuani and Ahri. This is the sad part. Is Sejuani can't catch characters that are mobile. Ends up taking a huge amount of damage, but Ezreal's missing his Qs. He barely kills Ahri before getting CC locked or something, and then kills Sejuani too. Misses his Q on Lulu, probably could have killed her. Then the enemy team respawns and helps defend the tower, but they're not gonna be able to hold off the Nexus, and that is gonna be game soon. Pew 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 pew. The minions do the work. I feel almost useless late game because I couldn't get in or out easily.